How we doing, familia? Family, what's going on, brothers and sisters? How we doing, kings and queens, children of the Most High? Blessings, blessings, and blessings I send your way. Praise one, love one, God only. This is Polo Go, checking in with you guys. You guys, how are you? How you been? How's your family? How are you? How was your week? Everything's gonna be okay. I promise. We just gotta reach out to God. He's waiting for us to reach out to Him, and then He will help change and transform our lives for the best, you guys. But it's a work in progress, and it's step by step, second by second, one moment at a time, one situation at a time, one day at a time, one week at a time, one month at a time, one breath at a time, you guys. Okay, you guys. I'm going to share with you guys believing and knowing, okay? Believing and knowing. And there was an old time philosopher, Confucius, who says, whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you are right. And I'm here to remind you, Matthew 19:26, that everything is possible through God. And I mean everything is possible through God. Okay? And I'm also here to remind you that I'm legally blind. I don't know if I'm in the middle of the screen, if I'm centered. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. I don't care. All I know and I focus on is that I woke up. God woke me up. He filled up my lungs. He filled my lungs up with oxygen one more time. The breath of life one more time. That means I won already. So I believe that I'm here for a reason, you guys. Now, check this out. Today I'm eating in this restaurant right here. It's called Adelitas. Adelitas, near my headquarters in the city of Monrovia. And this restaurant, the original owner were Mexicans. And then they were bought out by a lady who was Croatian, or she's from Croatia, right? And what she's doing, she's traveling the world while her business is running. And that's the system that she's in. And if the original owners did not believe in their dream and know that their dream was going to be possible, this would not be here, and people would not be able to come here and enjoy a good time, good music in downtown Monrovia. And she, the owner, obviously, she learned how to manage her money. She learned how to plug into God. She learned the rules about doing things right and helping others. And because of her investment and the risk that she took in buying this business, now there's employees in there, and the cook, the waitresses, and the waiter, and now they're being employed and they're being able to earn some income doing what they like, cooking and serving people. And because the owner of this restaurant that bought it from the original owners, she believed, but she did not just believe, she knew with her to her bones, to her soul, that she was created to own a business and join that system where she's owning active, residual, and passive income while she could be traveling and enjoying life. Okay, you guys. Now, last night was game one of the World Series. Dodgers versus New York. That's two teams, strong powerhouses with tradition and culture and a lot of legacies, and they won many championships in the past. But last night was game one. Now, each of the go Dodgers, by the way, each of the team players, including the coaching staff, the trainers, the doctors, managers, and the owners of each team, they've invested a lot of time, you guys, a lot of time, energy, and money, and belief, and knowing that they're gonna win, you guys. Okay, so New York won their side of the championship, and LA won our side of the championship. Now they're going to go ahead and fight to win the World Series. They're in battle. Okay. Now last night it was a good game, 2-2, all the way to, I believe, the ninth inning. And at the top of the ninth inning, the New York Yankees scored a run, and it was now 3-2. And it was the last. No, I think that was the 10th inning. The 10th inning. And then that was the last at bats that the Dodgers were going to have, because if they didn't score, then the Dodgers would go home. And so it was bases loaded, 2 outs, and on up to bat comes up Freeman's. And he's going up there with his head up, smiling, ready to go, knowing that this is what he has been preparing himself his whole life, knowing that God has his back and God is with him, and with that bat he's gonna swing. And whether he hit the grand slam or not, it didn't matter. He just knew that he was at the right time, at the right place, at the right moment of his life. So what happened? He was very focused, very confident, and he swung and he hit a grand slam, and the Dodgers won 6-3. Now, if he would have went up there like not sure and looking down and not positive and not confident, it wouldn't have worked out that way. But he believed in himself. He knows that he's a champ, and he took it to the next level, and they won. Now, today's game 2. We're going to see how that goes out. It's going to be a great match between New York and LA. Okay, now let's talk about ourselves. Now, the Dodgers and the Yankees, they're winning for their families. What about us? We should win for our family as well. So, okay. But if we wake up, if we're not grateful that we woke up and we were granted another chance to live another day, it's not going to help you guys. We have to supercharge our emotions, our energy, our thoughts from within. Okay? Now let's talk about believing. If you're believing that you're no good, that you're just an employee, that everything you've been going through it has been a failure and you're just a failure, well, that's what's going to happen. But if you believe that we're here after COVID happened and a lot of our brothers and sisters dies, but we're here and we got another chance, then that's the first step. But then we got to know it with our heart of hearts that we are a champ. The odds of us being alive is 1 in 40 trillion. For our dad's sperm to connect with our mom's egg, it's 1 in 40 trillion. So that right there, we won. Out of 40 trillion, we're the ones that won. So we're a champ. We're a champ. So we're amazing. We're champs. Okay. So that means when we wake up, we got to transition from having weak thoughts to having power thoughts. So I can, I will, I must. Through God, everything is possible. Matthew 19:26. And I believe and I know that I'm at the right time, at the right place, at the right moment in my life. I know that I'm not supposed to be an employee. I know that they're going to fire me. I know that they don't appreciate me. I know that they're just paying me just enough for me to come back. I know that they're dangling that carrot in front of me so I can keep going for that. And that carrot is that paycheck. I know that I have ideas to share with the world. All I need to know is plug into the right people so they can show me a winning system of business ownership so I can use that business as a stage of life to glorify God and then build many foundations. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to remind you that I own my own business. I'm in business with my family, and there's many of us all over the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, and Guam, and we're going up we're on a crusade, and we're going up against the financial industry who's been ripping people off since day one. And I don't like it when anybody's being taken advantage of or ripped off financially. And I'm in a position to help people by righting a wrong. But me by myself, I can only reach so many people. But when we come together, then we can make a difference in our lives, our family's lives, and our community lives, and then pretty much the whole world, one step, one day at a time. But we got to believe it, and we got to know that we're not supposed to be employees. Sure, let's keep our jobs, and I'll share with you on your spare time basis, maybe 5-6 hours a week, how to go ahead and start owning your own business, earning extra income, getting out of debt, then pretending you're still in debt, but then we pay ourselves first, living living below our means, living below our budget, and living the best life ever. Believing, knowing, dreaming, and creating a dream life and making it happen, you guys. And then we can go ahead and share our purpose with the world. And how does it start? By being our true self, being authentic, being genuine, and believing and knowing that God is with us every step of the way, so nothing can happen. We're not going to fail. We're just going to learn what works and what doesn't. We're going to mess it up, and we're going to learn, and then we're going to get better and better and better and better, just like this owner of this little restaurant did. I'm sure it wasn't an overnight success. I'm sure she had fears, just like all of us. But when we surround ourselves with entrepreneurs and business owners, then we start seeing that there's a different level, and we're able to get outside of our comfort zone and expand our comfort zone and become comfortable with being uncomfortable, and then we start living, you guys. So remember, we believe in you, we're proud of you, we're praying for you, and don't ever forget that right now there's someone in the hospital that can't come out, but we can. There's someone that died right now as we're listening to this. We're alive, so we have no excuses, because one day we will be there. So what we do from now to then does matter. So let's go win for our families. Let's go Dodgers. LA all day, every day. But number one is always God, God, family, business, and let's do things right. With that being said, you guys, I send blessings your way. Let's get it done. Praise one, love one, God only. Polo Go, checking out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Be amazing, champs.